I have nothing but respect for these competitors. Make no mistake, I am cocky in prediction. I am confident in preparation, but I am always humble in victory or defeat.
Baby. I am excited and feeling good, and you guys are about to find out why. Okay, well, the car is pretty much finished up to the specs that I want it to be. I've got the diff put in. I've got all of the stuff done to this car that I've been wanting to have done for a really long time, pretty much since I bought the car. And so I've been asking people what they want to see me race. Everybody, of course, remembers the Hellcat race that started this channel off. You remember whenever I hit 100K, we raced it again and we were about even. I've done a lot since then, and today we're going to meet in about 5 to 10 minutes at a place in Mexico. We're going to race again. I can't wait to see how this goes. This car has undergone some serious changes since then, and the gearing and everything is going to help it out a ton. Keep in mind, guys, this still is a bolt-on Hellcat. This is no stock ordinary Hellcat, so it is very, very fast. I guess I could say the same for this car, so should be a pretty good matchup. It's go time. Now, normally whenever I race, I normally take out the passenger seat and the rear seat, but for this race, I want it to be completely fair. I know that this guy has an entire interior in the car, and I'm not trying to strip my car down and make it unfair in any way. So I want to be full interior versus full interior. I know how much this car weighs. I know how much his car weighs. I want it to be as fair as possible. So I'm not taking the seats out. We're gonna go and rock and roll with a full interior, and we're gonna see how the outcome of this goes. Bolt-on supercharged 6.2 liter Hellcat versus a bolt-on supercharged 5.0 liter Mustang. Let's see how this goes, baby. I'm not gonna lie to you, I am pretty nervous. I have not raced this car in a long time, and last time that I raced the car, yeah, sadly, you know what happened. So hopefully we don't have any issues. Hopefully we can get some pretty good runs in before it gets dark. Cannot wait to see this baby work with the new gears and the new setup. Regardless of the outcome though, I know it is gonna be a ton of fun, so I'm not getting complain, win or lose. Alrighty, I'm pulling up right now to our pre-Mexico meet spot of Advanced Auto, and look who it is. That is such a beautiful car. Hey, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, are you wanting to do 50 or 60?
I don't care.
Okay, all right, that sounds good. I'll follow you. Every time I see this car, I don't know what it is about that car, but I really love how it looks. It is seriously beautiful. I think I'm just a sucker for gloss black, honestly. He has a really nice tire on there. I am on my street wheels, so I do not have that good of tires on here. Well, guys, to keep it short and simple, right now we are on our way out to Mexico, so it's gonna be a long drive, but hopefully it'll be worth it once we get there. We've already got our hotels lined out for Mexico City. It's gonna be a blast. And just like that, here we are. We have made it to Mexico, and man, what a fantastic day it is out here. I always forget how long this drive is to Mexico until I make it. We are coming up to the first spot that we're gonna do a run real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and swap this thing into track mode, turn traction control off, all of that good stuff. So at this point, there is no computer aiding me. I am on my own. And because of that, I'm probably not gonna be doing any second gear rolls. Second gear really is pretty much useless. It just roasts the tires on this car. So we're gonna try and do some third gear around 55, 60-ish. I'm gonna let him get the hit because I know it's not even really that fair. I know how fast this car is. I let him get the hit, so I don't think he thought that I was actually racing. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting for sure. This car is so much faster than it was last time we ran. Here we go again. Oh man, this car is something else now. Holy crap. Oh geez, man, this thing has definitely, oh, my heart is pounding, my hand is shaking. This thing is fast. That is a bolt-on Hellcat that literally I just watched in my rearview mirror just disappear. Ugh. That was wild. And that was in third gear, starting at like 2,500. I can't shift down in the second, like I said, because it's so bad. I'm telling you, the tires just burn off like I'm on ice. You wanna go again? Okay, he said one more. We're gonna speed up a little bit more so I can get a higher RPM. Oh my gosh, bruh! Oh my gosh, man! What the hell? This car is so much faster than I thought. Woo! Oh, okay. I got you. You want to turn around and try again on the concrete? He said he lost traction, so we're gonna turn around and make a hit on this concrete right here. We're on pavement right now, so I can't agree. It is a little bit harder to hold traction. Even whenever I gave him the hit a big time, the first time, I was still pulling like a freight train past him. Oh my gosh. I really wish we could do some second gear stuff because it would just destroy that car from second gear, but I know if I do anything second gear, I'm gonna lose traction like crazy. He tried to jump out and get the hit on me, but this car just reeled him back in and flew right on by. Oh my gosh. And this is full interior. This is without me taking out the seats or anything. This car is absolutely insane now. I definitely forgot what it feels like to drive this car like that after being at the track up in North Carolina. Whenever I blew it up and stuff, I know it was moving, but I couldn't tell exactly how fast it was moving because we were on the track. But man, lining up with somebody on a roll race, you can definitely tell this car is a rocket ship now. Those gears did this thing some work. I'm being very cautious. If you notice up here in the dash, my oil pressure is climbing up, so after the call out, I'm not risking it anymore. Man, that car is beautiful. I'm so awestruck at how fast this thing really is, man. I just can't even believe it. Anyways, guys, we are gonna head back to the border and go back home, and I will talk to you guys once we get back into town. I can't even believe it. This thing is crazy. And just like that, here we are back home. I told you guys, I told y'all after these gears were in this car, it was gonna be like a rocket ship. I told you. I kept on trying to explain how much of a difference that these gears make, but nobody wanted to believe me. I kept seeing comments on that video saying that it's dumb how people think that you get top end from just swapping gears, but let me explain to you that that's exactly how it works. Now let me also remind you guys that that was from 2,500 RPM. That is a terrible spot for me to start roll racing. If I was on a sticky tire right now and could actually shift down in the second and go from like a 50 roll like we were just doing instead of third, it would be disgusting. I was starting from 2,500 in this car. I have the full interior still in here. Imagine if I took all of the seats out again. You remember how much it took out, right? Almost 180 pounds. So if we took out all the interior, had a good tire and lightweight wheel setup on here, and also was drag racing or roll racing from a second gear roll, this thing would seriously be just disgusting. And he's an automatic. This is a manual. Not that it makes much of a difference with me driving, but still. Oh my, I can't even talk. This is crazy. Well, that was so worth it. That was so worth it. I have been waiting on that forever. The second time that me and that car ran, it was all right. It was pretty close. He could still easily pull on me, and I could pull on him occasionally. It just wasn't that much of a difference to be proud of, really. So I really just called it even at the time. This time around, there is no doubt about it. I am freight training past any bolt-on Hellcat at this point. That was insane. That was a lot better runs.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I don't want it to get hot and blow up another motor. It's on 20 pounds of boost right now, and then I just swapped out the rear diff for some taller gears, so it's a lot more healthy now. What's all done to yours again? Okay, I got you. I got you. The guy that lives back there, he's just now texting me. He said, bro, was that you? He can hear us out there. That's crazy. I really don't even know what else to say. I just... I love this car. And we made it back home. I need to go pop the hood on this thing and let her cool down. She has been doing some work lately, man. I don't think that I could ever be proud enough of this car. Me and this car have been through so much stuff, man. I feel so bad for it, but it puts up with every single thing that I throw at it. So what if it needed a new motor? We still recovered and it's back. So I forgot to data log all of those runs. I data logged one of them, so I'll be able to send one of those data logs over to Lund, and I want to see how the car is running. I haven't really gotten to do any crazy wide open pulls like that, so I'm curious to see, just to double check, make sure the calibration with the tune is all good. So shout out to Brandon over there at Lund. He has done everything on this car so far and got it running like it is. So I mean, I seriously, if there's another Mustang that has this setup that could touch it, that's a manual, I would be very impressed. He has this car set up right for sure. Let me back this thing into the garage and then I'll talk to you guys once I get the hood popped and we get out of here. It is hot under here, man, damn. Well, we made it back home. Look at this beautiful sunset out here. I love that you can see the sunset from right here now. Our old place you couldn't see because there was trees and everything, but you can literally sit here now at this new place and watch the sunset on the horizon. It's awesome. I told you guys that I was really wanting to go test out this new setup with the new gears and the diff and everything, and that's what we did. I still can't even get over that. It's, wow. I can't get over how happy I am to just have the car back and ready to race. It has been a long time coming. It's been seriously, I don't even know, 3 months now since I've even been able to go do any kind of roll racing or anything. Maybe even longer than that. It might have been 4 months, I don't know. But she's finally back. So if anybody on here is watching this video, if you want to come get your take at it and shoot your shot at it and try and see if you can beat it, I would love to race anybody with a fast car. As of right now though, we are about to go head to Walmart and maybe grab something to eat. I know you guys have been waiting on me to be able to race again, and guess what? We are finally back. So from now on, as much as I have been waiting on being able to race again, it's finally here, and I'm gonna be racing a lot more, trust me. These gears made such a big difference. If you guys saw the last video of installing them, I honestly can't even express how much of a difference it is. It's a huge change. The top end is finally there. It doesn't fall on its face after a certain mile per hour. It just keeps on trucking. So I believe the Hellcat that I just ran runs mid to low 10s. So if I just now pulled on him by 3 to 4 car lengths, I would imagine that my car would definitely be a candidate to be able to get into the 9s, which is my ultimate goal. I really want to be able to take that car on the stock blower, stock transmission, stock rear end, nothing really done to it. It's just a drive shaft and bolt-ons on the blower. So that would be incredible. No porting or anything. Stock head, stock everything. Hopefully pretty soon I'll be able to order me a full drag setup. I actually sold the rear wheels that I had. I really just didn't like the grayish look to them, the race stars that I had, so I really want to get a new setup. So if you guys have any suggestions, comment them down below. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Drop a like on this video, subscribe if you haven't already, all of that good stuff. I guess I'll talk to you guys in the next video.
All fun and games to me. I love it, love it, love it.
I studied for this test and I turned out to be the answer. They calling me the cure, but yet I'm sicker than the cancer. A walking legend, hawking people like I'm fucking Jason. I killed your favorite rapper, now I happen to replace him. Hey, you rappers just rappers, I'm genius, watch me plot. Every verse I spill my chest that make your beats wanna just stop.